Whereas the founders conceived that America as a haven and a refuge for people fleeing from other religious and political persecution. Thomas Jefferson and Alexander Hamilton, James Madison, they all emphasized that a nation gained as it attracted new people in search of new freedoms. Whereas the Declaration of Independence defined America as a covenant based on equality and the rights to life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, with government by the consent of the people. Whereas Benjamin Franklin said at the Constitutional Convention, when foreigners are looking about for some other country in which they can obtain more happiness, and they give a preference to ours, it is proof of something that should excite our confidence and affection. Whereas American patriotism is defined not by race or ethnicity, but by devotion to the constitutional ideas of equality, liberty, inclusion, and by pursuit of the common good. This openness is vital to our future as a nation. If we ever close the door to new Americans, our leadership in the world would soon be lost. So said Ronald Reagan. Whereas the president's racist comments serve to legitimize fear and hatred of new Americans, therefore, be it resolved that this House of Representatives of the United States of America condemns the president's racist comments that serve to legitimize and increase fear and hatred of new Americans and people of color by saying that our fellow Americans who are immigrants and those who may look like immigrants should go back to their countries. And further, this House condemns referring to immigrants as asylum seekers and asylum seekers as invaders that must go back home. Further, the House condemns the racist statement that members of Congress who look like immigrants should not belong in Congress or the United States of America and go home. The House condemns this. So say I. So say we all. That feels really good that there are some people out here that understand this. It's a very painful time to live through, you know? It's a very, very painful time. But it's a pain that we have to understand. And we have to look at with objectivity and go like, okay, how can we prevent this from happening again? Yeah, but you know, on another note, on a different note, entirely different note, I really love David Bowie.